How many of you know this song? I'm going to play a video to you right now. But how many of you know this song? Trouble sleep, man can't go wake up. Waiting they fine, palaba they fine. Let me be playing the video before we move forward. Yeah, watch this video. There's a young man in Burkina Faso. This young man decided to buy market, and he bought the wrong market in Burkina Faso. As I'm talking to you right now, this young man, first of all, let me flip for you to see. That's him right there on your screen. Let me zoom in a little bit so that you see him correctly. Correcto, perfecto. Look at him very well. Let me play Kura. If you can hear my voice, let me know. If anybody can hear my voice, give me 100 in the comment. Okay. No problem. Nobody send you. Okay. 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 All right. So the young man, the young man you just watched right now. This young man, for whatsoever reason, he created a TikTok account. He created a TikTok account. Let me show you the account, Kra, before we move forward. It's crazy, man. Let me show you the account. Let me flip again. Trouble sleep. My can't go wake up. Waiting they find. Palaba they find. Palaba you go get you. Palaba they find. This is his TikTok account. His name is Rasmani ODG. Yes. Rasmani ODG. Is he the account? Now, the issue is that he's been speaking in their language. And when you check the video he posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 video before he was arrested by the authority of Burkina Faso. That's his account right there. He's having, 67K. Yeah. So this young man created the account purposely to insult the leadership and insult the leader, Burkina Faso's leader, the Captain Ibrahim Traore, the mother of Captain Ibrahim Traore, together with the entire family. And he's been speaking their language. Rasmani started, people begin to warn him, what are you doing, my brother? You know, some of us, we know the country we are in. But still, we can't do certain things. He's been insulting the Burkinabe government. Insulting Traore. It's not like you are criticizing the government. That's not what we are talking about here. Insult, verbal insult. And he's living in, away from the town. He's not in the capital city. He's somewhere in the village, yeah? Somewhere there. He's not in the capital city. So he started the whole thing, and he got a lot of followers too. 67K. So his video began to go viral. I think the last one, when they started searching for him, the video got 1.9 million view. If I flip and then you check it, you can check it out. That's it right there. That video over there, yeah, first second, you see that almost 2 million view. Yes, and the latest one is having 785.5k view. Chairman he bought the wrong market. Now, they arrested him. When they arrested him after the arrest, this was the result of the video he's posting. That's what you were seeing, what I was showing you. And I was singing, trouble sleep, man can't go wake up. Waiting in the fire. Yes. Next time. You can see that the color of his skin is the color of discipline. They roll him in the mud. It's crazy, man. Yo, they rolled him in the mud. Huh? The soldiers managed and located him. After locating him, they decided to show him something small. Discipline. It is not like Ghana here, where the opposition will instigate people to insult the president and even threaten the president together with his family. Then they will go behind to go and bail the person out, and then they will hail the person out. And the person will become a celebrity all of a sudden, and they will be given position in the opposition party, where we are praising and endorsing indiscipline in our society. Democracy that we are practicing has created disorderliness in our society. Next time, I love that comment of the year. There's a comment that said, next time the authority captured, they roll him on the ground. The thing he was saying there, oh, he will not do it again. Oh, he was mentioning somebody's name. We don't know. He was, from here, I don't know exactly what he's saying here. I'll get the translation. When he was mentioning the person's name, he mentioned the person's name, but what the person did, he was adding it. I was not getting it. I'll get that one. But from the rest of the thing he was saying, oh, he begged. He no go insult authority again. He no go insult the authority again. You see, if like this is something that is insulting just, let's say, the ministers or whatever it is, we will say that maybe he got something with them. But he went after the president together with the mother. As for the mother, that he insulted the mother completely. He said nasty things that I can't say here. He said nasty thing that I can't say here. If you look, this is the way he always does this video. Let me flip that out to you. He have some kangaroo space bead that he has been wearing. Hold on. Look at the person. Wait. This is the man. Look at him. Look at him. Wait. Look at him. Oh, somebody is crying outside and then the sound is coming in here. Somebody is crying outside and the sound is coming here. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. I'm very, very sorry about that. I'm very, very sorry. So, somebody said he's been paid to do the nonsense. Yes, he's been paid. You know, they are instigating some of these jobless and vulnerable ones to do the thing so that when the government take action, there could be publication in the media that the government is going after people for criticizing them. The guy is not criticizing the government. He's insulting. Verbal insult. You know, there's a way you can say something and somebody will say you insulted me. Although you did not insult the person verbally, but you will say something. Okay, you will say something, indirectly you are insulting the person. That is not even what the guy was doing. But the guy went directly and was launching the insult raw. It was crazy. It did countless, they started warning him that, Amaga, what are you doing? Calm down. You know the country you are in. You know, there are some people that don't love the peace that they are enjoying, right? There are some people that don't love the peace they are enjoying. Trouble is sleeping. Trouble is sleeping. Jejeje. You went and begin to knock the door of trouble. You know the country you are in already. That this is a country where you are not in democracy. Democracy here, the kind of nonsense democracy we are practicing here. Last time somebody, now, I don't know how many of you in Ghana you noticed that we have ended up, our nation is now in complete disorderliness, indiscipline, no respect for elderly people or anything. How many of you noticed that since Mahama increased the feeding fee of the prisoners from 3 cities to 5 cities, then people will come on camera and they will insult the president, threaten his family, and then the opposition will go and build, they will arrest the people, the opposition will go and build them and then hail them and give them position, give them money, and then set up business for them or put them in one of their office over there. Once you insult once you want to have recognition in Ghana right now, recognition in the opposition party, they will influence you and push you to go and insult the president, and then after insulting the president, you threaten the family. There's a lady that came out and said that they should buy the president and the wife. That lady was bailed. The opposition was fighting for the lady to be released. And then they bailed the lady out. And they are defending the lady, the act of the lady, but the lady that threatened our president. We were in this country where Akufo-Addo packed bongo idea. Akufo-Addo somehow anyhow, when bongo idea went after Akufo-Addo's family and insulted the wife, they packed bongo idea. Some of us, we are also in the media, but we kick against that. He said, no, Akufo-Addo, I'm one of the voices that was so loud against Akufo-Addo, but I never supported the bongo idea, going after the family. Insulting the president's family, going straight into the house of the president. What do you mean? I mean, our culture is different from others, although democracy, but I think freedom of speech should be regulated in a way. I think so. Because even here, on this platform, let me say certain things. They are going to be banned. I need to respect rules. Even outside there in Europe, rules and regulations. You can't say certain things and go scot-free. But it looks like the kind of democracy we are practicing here. That's why I love the new move, the revolution in the Sahel. If this guy were to be in Ghana here, yeah, somebody said even in America you can't advocate for the assassination of the head of state. It cannot happen. Yes, somebody just commented. The person said even in America you can't advocate for the assassination of the head of state. Although that is a country going around telling everybody freedom of speech, but you can't do that. But Ghana, people are doing it, and then they'll go and build them, and then the opposition will be defending it. In the name of, how do you call it, power that they want. They are instigating people. It's a plan. So the MPP these days in Ghana, they will influence the people. When they influence you and you go after the president and then you threaten the president, you make rubbish statement about the president, then they will come in and they will begin to do press conference. Freedom of speech. They are suppressing the neck of people. They are not allowing people to speak. Speak means you should threaten people to be quiet. Speaker. They say speak. It means you should, advocate for people to be quiet. Oh, they capture chairman. In Burkina Faso, it is not like that. There has to be discipline. Because you see, society needs to be structured in such a way that there has to be discipline. Because if there's no discipline, the society will fall in chaos. If there is no discipline, society will fall in chaos. We can't have society. Somebody said, greetings from Cameroon. You are welcome. We can't have society. Yeah? We can't have society, standing society. Democracy, the one we are practicing in Africa is some way. Museveni, last time there was a young guy also. So Museveni is somebody that We always kick against Museveni. The day a guy came out verbally and insulted Museveni verbally, Museveni, I mean, the soldiers went after the guy. They arrested the guy. Before they know, now they jailed the guy. We supported, you know, we were on the view that they should have disciplined the guy and allow him to go, though. But they jailed him. We cannot stand by you when you get there. Huh? Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom to misbehave. When they say freedom of speech, does it mean that freedom to misbehave, freedom to advocate for the death of people, wishing death to people? This thing that this guy started doing, insulting the president, insulting the mother, in some of the video, I mean, he was sympathizing with the T group. In some of the video, I watched some other video also, just like you see those, how do you call it? What's the name? Ivory Coast. There was time in Ivory Coast. Do you know that when Mali was attacked, Ivorian citizens came on camera. Family, they were on camera. And according to them, they want the T group to go after Traoré and fight Traoré. I'm telling you, Ivorian citizens advocated for Traoré to be by, how do you call it, the T group. I mean, I broadcast it there. So he was also kind of sympathizing. This type of people are this, who are saying these things and then they pick up camera and they have been motivated by who and who we don't know. And they are doing these things and saying these things about Ibrahim Traoré in the country. You are in the country. What shows that this guy cannot, if you allow him to go on like that, before you know now, he will start a radical movement? What shows that this guy cannot join the T group? Look at his face now. What shows that if he get opportunity, he cannot join the T group? He will join, Papa. If he get opportunity, he will join. You are in the country. The person who is in charge of making sure that bullets should not hit your head. The man in the country making sure that bullet should not touch your head. You are insulting the person. Somebody who is protecting your life. The economic reforms, some is touching you. You are insulting the person. Anyway, family, I forgot to tell you people, I have new look. We remove the old crown. We have new crown. What do you have to say about this? You like it? Is it okay? The first one and this one, which one do you like? Let's make selection at once. I selected 5 hairstyle. Okay? For it's going to be, how do you call it? The 5 hairstyle, we are going to pick one. And then we are going to put it, the head, you know. We are going to put one, or use one to create my official, our official logo. So I selected 5. This is the first one. So we are having your comment coming from here to know what's up. This one and the first one, which one is the best between this and the first one that you know, the first look that you know, the first look, the look that you are familiar with, and this one, which one is better? Let me see at least some few comments to confirm something right here. Somebody said that's the Killmonger hairstyle. Oh, okay. In what's this movie? Black Panther, right? Yeah, Black Panther, right? Fidi. Black Panther, right? Okay. I mean, let's see vote. If you don't like it, if you prefer the first one, I mean, okay. If you prefer the first one, you let me know. If you prefer the second one, you just put it there. You understand? If you love the first, the first one, you say 1, second one, you say 2, and then we move forward, right? Yeah. So in Burkina Faso, now when you go to the Francophone chat, one of the things that I noticed, which is completely different from what is happening in Ghana, in Burkina Faso, when this guy was arrested, what I noticed, somebody said she loved the first one, or he loved the first one more than this one. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get a vote. I selected 5. After this, we are picking, the rest. Somebody also said 2. Okay. See, there is something completely different, right? Something is completely different from the reaction of Burkinabés. Okay? The reaction of Burkinabés when this guy was arrested is completely different here. Somebody say, I look good with anything. Yeah, but I believe one will be better than one though. Yeah, so I'm trying to find out from my people. Yeah, so you people, you should let me know. The rest will come in, right? I will braid all the 5 so that we pick one. Okay, if we take the original one, we'll take one of the 5 we know. Okay, so when the guy was arrested, he became #1 trend on the Francophone chart in Burkina Faso. #1. Everywhere. You know, the trend has become something that people will go and then they'll be in the mud. And then they'll bath the mud. And after bathing the mud, and they'll be shouting the thing he was shouting. The language he was speaking. No. He was begging the authority. I said, Now, that reaction is completely different. When you come to Ghana, when people like this, maybe he's been arrested, handed over to the military to be disciplined, you are going to see Ghanaians coming in defense of the guy. I'm telling you, they will defend him with all their life. Democracy, freedom of speech, human rights. I don't know how they understand human rights and freedom of speech. I can't tell. Our people, I don't know how our people understand freedom of speech. And I don't understand. I can't tell how our people in Ghana here understand freedom of speech. They will go and then they will defend the guy. But on this case, even when the guy started, people begin to make video that no, this guy should be arrested. It was the public that alerted the authority to pick him up. It was the public that alerted the authority that no, pick this guy up. Now, I have another video also, just that I've not translated it. How many of you forgot? No, not forgot. Calm down. How many of you remember a video I posted? How many of you watched that video I posted? I posted a video and we play a video of an imam, that imam video in Burkina Faso where the imam has been arrested and people were protesting. And I play another imam's video where the imam was calling that the authorities should not release the guy, that the guy should go through the judgment procedures. He should be judged. If he has to be jailed, he's found guilty, he should face the consequences or the wrath of the law. You remember, right? And the guy was saying that if that guy were to be released, that imam were to be released, that would be the end of power for Traoré, because people would take advantage of that and then begin to create chaos. After all, whatever will happen, we will protest. Okay, so because they resisted that, the guy came out and the guy, reaffirmed that the government should not release the guy. I have a video of that guy again. The guy said the authority right now, what they want the authority to do right now is that the authority should be interested in, the man is an imam, religious leader. He said the authority should be interested in all the mosque in the country. All the mosque in the country. The authority should be interested in what they are teaching in the mosque. Every mosque where people gather and they pray. The authority should be interested in what they are teaching inside the church. In every church. Because you see, pastors have a way. They have become, one of the people that the politicians fear a lot. One of the people that the politicians fear a lot in Africa is the pastors. Because the pastors have the power to say that vote CPP and all the members will follow. The pastors have the power to say that, look, this government is not performing well, and they will champion the message that all their members, millions of followers, will turn and then vote the opposition. So pastors, their words are powerful. They control the mind and the decision of the people, including the imams. Somebody say like the stream. Hey, Khadija said like the stream, please. Like the stream, like the live. We are about almost 147 here. So at least if you give me the like, we'll have about 200 like right here. All right, please do that for me. Do that for Survivor. So the pastors, people fear them a lot. Yeah, the politicians fear them. They don't like to talk bad about them. They don't like to do anything that can trigger them to say certain things. So the man was saying that the authorities should be interested in what the pastors are preaching, and the authorities should be interested in every single church. They should have undercover going from one church to another, understanding the church lineup, what they are preaching. They should recruit more people to make sure that people preach peace, anything that will make sure that there's cohesion. You don't incite people through preaching. They should do everything possible to make sure that they don't incite people to preaching. Either imam or pastors. Now, from there, the guy pointed out also that the authorities should be very much interested in the books that the students are reading. Every single book from KG level all the way to university, there should be people that can read. They should recruit their own people to go through the books, analyze the books, so that the book can be safe. Because sometimes, my family, they put things in books. Books can change your life. You don't know. I read the book that changed my life. See, book have power to change your behavior and switch your mind. You change your whole you. At first, let me tell you this. They did not pay me to advertise them, but I still mention their name. You can search for that book. I was a very shy type because I was trained in the Volta region. So we grew up and we have so much respect for elderly people. And they have installed so much of, respect to the point where we can't even defend ourselves. When something happened right now, and then I have to defend myself, that elderly person can actually lie against me. I cannot defend. In the Volta region, when an elderly person is talking, whether you are wrong or right, you must keep quiet. The elderly person will always be right. And there's a saying that says that a child cannot be right in the presence of an elderly person when both of them have issue. So that thing has affected us growing. So we fear people. So I was that type. I was not the bold type. I was the very reserved type. When I go among people, I see everybody is better than me. I have a novice vibe. Okay, because of how we were trained. They didn't mean it like that, but somehow, anyhow, it has affected us. I wasn't having so much big ambition to make it big as I'm imagining. I didn't even know that I have a lot of potential that I can, unlock. So there's this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. Because of the way we are trained in where I come from, Volta region, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes when you don't take time, it will be difficult for you to think very big and see bigger picture. You understand? You feel like, because you are from humble background, so sometimes, you limit yourself not to give yourself to pressure. So this book, I don't know how many of you know about that book. You can read it. The Magic of Thinking Big. I read that book, family. I read that book. Whew. It has changed my behavior. I did not even get to half of the book. My behavior changed. My attitude changed. The way I talk to people changed. Everything changed. Everything about my life changed. The way I think, it has, my thinking went from small to big. Even when I go among people, no matter how great the people look, I look myself also like great, and we are in the. I don't. They go and they know they enter washroom. And now, if all of them, those of them in suits, they came with their pad, they pack their big cars. They pack their big cars, and then with their bodyguards and things. If all of us we find ourselves in the washroom and they remove their this thing, we'll be one. Same people with the same face like this. So yes, on the condition for me. If we meet in the washroom, all of them. How many of you have been taking boat? You see boat drivers. Our face will do like boat drivers trying to take their profile picture. You see boat drivers their profile picture when you are taking boat or Uber. You see their profile picture. The drivers. I don't know how they do it. But you have seen boat drivers their profile picture before. This is how you look. If I lie, tell me that I'm lying. Have you ever seen a boat driver's profile picture so clean? No. It's always like this. I don't know how the camera have been. I don't know what angle the camera have been grabbing. So, if we meet in the washroom, we will all be the same like that. That book has changed. That book has changed. Even the way I walk, the book changed it. I am being honest. Even the way I walk on the street, I walk with much more confidence. At first, it's not like that because of my background. So, book have power to change a whole human being. That is why you see some people, they use the Quran. I know Muslims. Muslims are peaceful people, are loving people you ever come across. You are more Muslim people, you feel like you are in heaven. They are lovely, they are all after you. Like do you have Muslim friends? If Salah, right now, I get Muslim friends that they call. When Salah is getting closer, they empty my fridge. Because the meat, you can't blame me. You can't blame me. The meat, I have no choice. You can't blame me. When Salah is approaching, I'll be calling them and greeting them for no reason. Oh yeah, just to check on you. Salah day, I appear in this house, I appear in this house, I appear in this, I'll collect meat. Muslims are loving people, but they were able to use the book to confuse some people, and they pick up arms. Forget about that part. Even the Bible, I can take the Bible right now and create a theory that can change somebody's mind to go and start fighting for God. Scriptures are there. I'll use the Old Testament. You can use it before you know now. You tempt people to become radical individuals. So books are powerful. Very, very powerful. You can't underestimate the power of books. So if you're a parent here, let me even drop this before I move forward. If you're a parent here, I don't know. But if you can, read the books that your children are reading. Some behavior you see in your children, some mentality in your children, it is installed in them in some of the book they are reading. I always tell people, parent, don't leave the education of your child in the hands of teachers and the government. Educate your child yourself. Allow the child to go and learn in school. Learning and education, they are two different things. Parents, you have a duty to educate your child. The school system is not designed to educate the children. They are just learning, They are not being educated. They are just mowing things. Education comes from you. So sometimes read the books. If you cannot read the books, these days, what? Chat is there. Take the book, the title of the book or whatever it is. Give it to chat. Chat will give you review. The things the book is about. Layer by layer for you to understand what is being installed in your child. If you can't do it, hire somebody to read the books that your children, hire the person. The person should read it and give you feedback. Maybe you are a very busy person. For you to know what your children are actually reading in school. Am I on the right track? I'm on the right track, right? We are on the right track. So the government of Burkina Faso is now going to be interested in every book that the children are reading. Everything that has to do with what the people are consuming mentally and whatever. They have to. Because these days, look at Nigeria, radicalism. Excuse me. Yeah. Good. Radicalism everywhere. Sorry about that short breakdown. I was trying to fix something right here. Radicalism everywhere. So if you are somebody and then you are too busy, make it a tax. Don't leave the education of your child in the hands of people, the government. No. There's one thing in society today. I don't know if you notice that we are messed up. I'm using the issue of Burkina Faso to teach you something, right? To explain something to you. Let me show you that we are messed up. Yeah? Let me just show you that we are messed up. These days, if a camera pick a father or a mother disciplining the child with cane or whatever, because the child misbehave, there's an attitude, the child is germinating some attitude, right? And Africa, we whip the attitude out of you. I'm not talking about whipping the person in an inhumane way. There's some parents, I don't know how you people you are beating your children. I can't tell. Sometimes you need to be you need to be arrested, because I don't understand why you will carry iron and things. They bang your children. They cut their. They put how do you call it, a hot pepper inside their to with the weight. They can't marry. You can't pay bride price. You put on pepper. Something where they can't pay bride price for, and we will go dagger. You put pepper. They think about us where they can't enter there. Some of you just need to be arrested. By the way, think about us. Don't just grab pepper and ginger and be doing that. Think about us. We are coming in. You are putting pepper. Reason up. Clear. Clear. You need to be arrested. Now, but aside that, there are some people today, if camera pick a parent, discipline the child. Before social media, child abuse, they should be arrested. A child follow the parent. A child follow the parent to the farm. A black child. Watch something on social media. When you see a black child follow the parent, they go to the farm. And camera was there to capture the child helping in the farm. Check the comment. Child abuse. The same people. If they see the Chinese kid doing the same thing in China, they say, oh, Chinese, they have good education. In Africa, it is child abuse, child labor. If the child know how to eat, the child should be able to know how to grow the food. Now, if you happen to use cane because the child misbehaved, maybe the child stole your one or your coins bill or something, and then you try to whip the spirit of stealing out of the child, guess what? Social media will begin to call for your arrest. Maybe that 50 pesos, that $1 that the child stole, the cane you are going to use with all that short punishment or whatever it is, maybe some 1 or 2 exercising punishment that you're going to give the child, will kick out the spirit of stealing, the idea of stealing out of that child, and the child will not end up in jail. Follow me, I'm going somewhere. You are trying to prevent the child so that tomorrow the child should not end up in jail. So you pick up a cane to do 1 or 2 things so that the child can use that to remember that stealing is bad. Sometimes some of the children, you talk to them, no, they enter. Sometimes when you fire them, society will come after you. That no, they should arrest the father. Children right, whatever advocacy, hey, they're on the way, giddy. Now, wait. But they came after you for just caning the child. For just punishing the child. Maybe you say the child should kneel down and do 1 or 2 things that we normally do in Africa home. So the entire society, together with the government, will come after you. Hey, child abuse, you. Now leave the child. When the child grew up with the same attitude you were trying to kick out, and that child enters supermarket to steal just one sardine or somebody's goat, do you know what is going to happen? Society will come together. It's either they will beat the child there and buy him on the spot, stone him to death, or the police will come in and then save him from the street justice, and then they will take him to court. Before you know, they will process him and jail him and destroy his life completely. Something that could have been avoided with just a cane. That's why I said from the beginning that we are messed up. That thing could have been avoided with just that small touch of cane that you just used to do today. Hey, and then that spirit is running from Pando to Natitengu. It will not come back again. The child will grow up and they will not steal. Society will come. Don't discipline the child. Now when the child grew up and then the effect of indiscipline affects society, society will come in and then they will jail the child. Sometimes on the street, they will beat the child to death because he stole something you were trying to take out, and they say no. Now, at that very moment, you, the parent, the mother, the father, society is not going to listen to you to deal with the child according to the law. They say they are applying the law now. And the law they are applying now is harsher than the cane you should have used to kick that out of the child when the child was small or growing up. The whip of the law, the cane of the law they are going to use on the child is going to destroy the child's life completely forever. Worse than just the cane you were about to use when the child was growing up to kick that thing out of the child. Now, society destroyed the child. You, the mother, you feel the pain. They feel no pain. They are cool. Life goes on. You deal with the pain. That is why I said we are messed up. I hope I'm making sense right here. Is somebody understanding me? That's what Burkina Faso, they say, no, there has to be discipline on the street, everywhere. What do you mean? Discipline. Somebody write in the comment section, discipline. Huh? There has to be discipline. You see, this is what I was talking about. Check it. That's it. Somebody said, the law you can't, me, I do. What? Okay. The law you can't, me, I do what I must do. Yeah, do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. Khadija. I mean, some of you in the States, I wonder you. We have been watching your videos. Let me explain this to you. We have been watching you. Especially those in the United States. We have been watching you, our black brothers. Shout out. We have been watching you and your kids on TikTok, in the reels. We have been watching, Small thing now your pikin go shout, shut up, mommy. And you'll be like, we are watching you. We are wondering what is going on because we don't have it here. We don't have it here. We don't know where you people get this thing from. That your children will be talking to you anyhow. When they come here, they don't respect anybody. When you take a child who came from abroad and then you put the child here and the one raised from Africa, both of them when they are here, you can see discipline here, indiscipline here. And then the indiscipline, you people, you term it as, civilization. Oh, shut up, mommy, is civilization. Okay. Shut up, mommy, is civilization. Okay, no problem. They top. So somebody says it's not easy here. Yeah. I have a friend in the UK. She put the child here. I said, why won't you take the child with you? I mean, to be there with you. She said, why? They are not teaching them anything proper there. The only thing they are teaching the children is how to call police on their parent and then talk back at their parent because they have their right to. Hey, see, if you are watching this with your child, allow me to talk to your child. Hey, you don't have any right. The only right you have is respect your parent. Period. Call your child. If you are there, your child. See, if you are there, your child is not there with you. Call the child. Let me talk to the child. Call them. You don't have any shishi right. The only right you have is respect your parent. Period. That's the only right you have. You have only one right. Respect your parent. Talking to your parent anyhow. Shut up, mommy. Shut up, mommy. Shut up. Oh, you? What do you mean? Hello? Somebody said he should get some jail time to learn his lesson. Yeah. I agree with that. He should get some. That guy, he should get some. Anyway, family, we did about 47 minutes right here. If you enjoyed the live, let me know. Yeah, if you enjoyed the live, let me know. If you enjoyed the live, let me know. Give me 100 in the comments. Let me give shout out to some people. We have Khadija in the house. Khadija has been here with us from the beginning. We have is it Simanira, right? We have Adobe Marriott. Shout out. We have Roxy Angel. Roxy Angel, I see you. Always a pleasure. Okay. Roxy Angel. Yeah, I changed my hairstyle. And that's what I did. We have Fidi. I see you. 3 Fidi, right? Anthony. We have when I came within the space of 20 minutes, I was not seeing Roxy Angel, and I'm like, yo, she will not come today. Yeah, but yeah, she's here because I know the old people. Please, everybody should hit the like button for me. Okay, hit the like button for me. It's very, very necessary. One of the reasons why I always give the shout out at the latter part of the conversation is because, when we are done, people who will come, they will how do you call it? They will watch it as video. Okay, so because of that, I always go straight with the conversation. Then at the end, I give shout out. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Somebody said, official, yeah, I see you right here. Yeah, I decided to change my look a bit. All right. Those of you who are wondering, let's talk about this. Those of you who are wondering about my hair, I decided to change my look a bit, right? I was tired of the first look, so I said, okay, let me try something new. So I have 5 hairstyles. This is the first one. The second one will come. The third one will follow, the fourth one, and then we'll use the original one as the fifth one. Then from comment coming from the public, we are going to use one to do to feature in our official logo. So the question I want to ask before we go is this and the original. You know the original look already. This and the first one, which is better for you? Let me know in the comment section. This and the original, which is better for you? We have 5. The first one, this one, and then the rest 3 will be coming on board. All right. Yeah, the rest 3 will be coming on board. So once they come on board, I'll hear from you, and then you make comment on that also. So this and that one, which is better for you? Which do you prefer if you should choose? For me, somebody say, Khadija say original. Okay. Khadija say original. All right. Somebody also say, this suits you better. Okay. You see, that is why it means that all eyes are not the same. It means that all eyes are not the same. You see? Somebody will say, oh, I prefer the other one. Somebody will say, no, I like this one. You understand? So somebody say, I recommend your platform to 7 people. Quite unfortunate. I don't have time always to pass through your live session. Oh, okay, Richard. I see. Okay, somebody said that look like 5-star. Somebody said that looks like 5-star now. Linda, which one? Which one look like 5-star? Somebody say, if I should choose, I'll go with the original. Yeah, you see, because some of you watch the original, it become past, so this one will look a bit odd from the beginning. So I understand that. All right. So I'll bring the rest. Okay, we are going to use one to feature in my logo. A part of it is going to feature. That's going to be the official this thing. So it will feature in the logo. That's what we are doing. So this is just the first one. No, the first one came. You know that already. That's the original one. And then the second one. Then we are going to change it, 5 times. Then we select one particular, all right, that fit well. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And see you in the next episode. Big respect.